Here we go. Come on, baby.
Greg's off and has already surpassed 6 Gs, the point at which the average person would pass out from lack of blood in the brain. Organs, nerves, and blood vessels are all affected by the pushing and pulling of Gs while flying. Military pilots wear G-force suits to go up to 9 Gs. But Greg has no protection. To get to 12 Gs, Greg is flying in a series of dangerous loops, building to higher and higher G-forces. Greg just went from 9 Gs to negative 4 Gs, a G-force change of 13 Gs. I hope he knows what he's doing. Now he's really pushing it. With every turn, the gravity is crushing his body. He must keep tensing his muscles to maintain control of the aircraft. As he approaches 10 Gs, Greg will weigh a massive 2,000 pounds. His hands become so heavy that he must fight to control the plane. He's done it. He's gone way off the scale, beyond 12 Gs. And we captured the whole thing on camera. For more than a second, he weighed over 2,400 pounds, and yet he still managed to keep control of the plane. Greg just did something very few people have ever done and lived to talk about.
Well, I know what...
Candles, animal fat, and newspaper are definitely unpleasant to eat, but it's something we all could survive. My skepticism grows as I watch Salim eat. I was hoping to see him digest metal, glass, and other materials. Just as I think my mission's failed, a crowd gathers and Salim starts to live up to his reputation. Do not try this at home. Eating glass could cut open the stomach, intestines, and the throat as it passes through the body.
Does this not cut your mouth? Does the glass not cut your mouth? No blood?
Eating a bulb is more like it. And Salim seems to have a taste for it.
Salim's really taking it to the next level now.
Fluorescent tubes are toxic, but is Salim actually eating it? I'm not sure.
He's okay. Huh?
He's impressed the crowd, but I'm not convinced that Salim Hayini is actually swallowing the glass. Miroslav claims he uses psychokinesis to hold objects to his skin. Psychokinesis literally means mind movement. So far, science has been unable to prove or disprove Miroslav's claims. I'm eager to get started, but Miroslav needs to get his mind ready. After protesting against the communist regime in Poland in the 80s, Miroslav was a political refugee. That's when he started to explore the power of his mind.
In
1988, I was in a refugee camp in Germany, and I started experimenting a lot with yoga and meditation. Then one night, when I was in the kitchen, things started sticking to my body. The first object that stuck to me was a soldier's tin cup. After that, I started to hone my skills and focus my mind on making other materials stick to me.
Miroslav's now ready to show me what he can do. But first, I want to check the bowls and pans for myself.
They're real. They're pretty heavy, too.
It's hard to believe what I'm seeing, but Miroslav has only just started. I can't figure out how he's doing it, and the pans just keep getting bigger and heavier.
I can pick up objects of different sizes made from different materials. The heaviest thing I've ever picked up is a marble plate, and it weighed 4.5 pounds.
Pans?
Miroslav may seem impressive, but it looks like he might be using suction to lift the pans. Could his skin be different to yours and mine?
Velvety, soft. Yeah, it's a normal forehead. It's very pliable. I don't know, yeah. Mine's the same way, so it's a normal, yeah. Normal forehead. I gotta try my forehead now.
If it's not his skin, maybe if I concentrate hard enough, I'll be able to do it too.
Nothing. It's like my forehead's repelling the ball. I don't know how he does it.
After inspecting the pans in his skin, I still think it must be some kind of trick.
So how do you do it?
It sounds unbelievable, but when I shut my eyes and concentrate, I start to see bright lights. They look like the northern lights in the North Pole. When I see the lights, I focus on picking up the object, and that's when I know I can do it. It's then the objects stick to my skin.
So you believe that you use your mind to pick these objects up?
I can't explain it. I hope the scientist will be able to tell me more.
I've just watched Miroslav Magola stick objects to his body, apparently using nothing but his mind. Now I want to discover what is really happening to his brain and body while he's doing it.
Monkeys have incredible power in their fingers. They're power-packed, and it's this strength I've been developing. In fact, I've strengthened my fingers to such an extent that if an enemy comes at me, I can silence them with just the tips of my fingers.
May I see your hands? Wow. Man, they're tough as a rock. Ow! That's crazy.
You'll notice the power is not in the palm, hand, or wrist area. The technique relies on focusing my entire strength and body weight to the tips of my fingers. That's the key.
Whoa, so you're only standing on your fingers?
By watching the monkeys and realizing the importance and the power of their fingertips, Jati claims he has also developed this incredible monkey strength in his own fingers.
You're standing just on your fingers.
And by discovering this power, the fort where he nearly ended his life has now become his playground. Jati's gravity-defying agility certainly seems to demonstrate the powerful monkey-like strength in his fingers. But Jati has been climbing the walls of this fort for the past 10 years, and there's no stone or corner he has not mastered. So I'm still not convinced his powers are superhuman. I want to find out if there's anything different with Jati's body that makes him more monkey than man. I'm Daniel Browning Smith, and I've traveled 8,000 miles to Chitradurga, India, to find Jati Raj. a man rumored to have the same climbing strength and agility of a monkey. And although he's mastered the walls of a local fort, I'm still not convinced he's superhuman. The surface of this rock is extremely brittle. There's virtually nothing to hold on to, and until now, it's only ever been scaled by lightweight and agile macaques. But, amazingly, Jody has agreed to test the power of his grip without a safety rope. He clearly has confidence in his monkey technique, but I can't help be concerned. One slip could be fatal.
I can't believe he's doing this.
As Jody begins to climb, I start to wonder whether I've asked him to push his ability too far. Monkeys are designed to climb. Their amazing strength and dexterity is a result of millions of years of evolution, and their bodies are a perfect balance of size, weight, and strength. In comparison, humans have left the trees 5 million years ago and have evolved to survive on the ground. Although Jody is technically twice as strong, his body is 6 times heavier than a macaque. So how is he able to climb like a monkey when his power-to-weight ratio is so greatly inferior?
You did it!
Okay.
That was incredible!
Astonishingly, Jody has conquered the 100-foot face using the unconventional climbing techniques he learned from monkeys.